Hey y'all, so today we are eating on this restaurant. I think it's everywhere, but here in Albany it's called Guthrie's. It's like Zaxby's, and we have Zaxby's here, and I guess like Raising Cane's, we don't have that here. We have it in other places, but it seems like it's the same food. But they do tenders, fries, slaw, toast, like Texas toast, I think, and you get a drink. So we are eating on that today. We have a story. Got a soda today, y'all. I actually got some Celsius at home, and I was rushed this morning and forgot to pack one, so oh well. Okay, and this is the food. Got tenders and fries and toast. Got a little ranch back here. I like putting ketchup on my fries. I still dip them in ranch, but I like putting ketchup on them too. And we are back at Lake Loretta today. Let's say grace and get started. Okay. Take a little bite first, then we'll start with the story time. It's hot, fresh. This is it right here. Okay. So, this story time was about this lady named Sherry. That's the only name I can remember was her name. So, Sherry was married to her high school sweetheart. And they had two little girls. They were just one happy family. Well, one day, Sherry's husband, we're gonna call him Michael. He got home from work, and she is normally there, her and the girls, and she was not there. So it's a little bit salty today, y'all. It's tender. So anyway, he called the daycare to see that she picked the girls up. And daycare told him no. And pretty much you need to come get them, because I'm trying to close. So he went and picked them up. And either on his way there or on his way back home, he discovered, because she used to run, like, jog in the neighborhood. He discovered, I think, her cell phone. So, of course, he got the authorities involved. So, They were searching for her, searching for her. After about 3 weeks later, they get a call of this lady saying she picked this lady up on the side of the road. And the lady had been severely beaten. And she was just in bad shape. She had been chained up and branded and the whole 9 yards. And so she was running down the road. And she asked the lady to please give her a ride. Oh. The lady gave her a ride. And so when she got back, reunited, well, she told the police that she had been kidnapped on her run by, I think, 2 Mexican women. And they kidnapped her and they tortured her like that, and she got away. So after that, her and her husband, they went to the mall one day. She just got so afraid. So she saw something that reminded her of the incident. And so she was just pretty much had PTSD, just was traumatized on what happened to her. Honey. So this happened and it was about 5 or 6 years later. They tested her clothing, tested her underwear. Well, when they test her underwear, DNA traced back to one of her ex-boyfriends. So they went and questioned him. And honey, he let the whole cat out the bag. He said that him and Sherry had been back in contact with each other. And she was telling him that her husband, he was very abusive. And she told him to come pick her up. She was going to be walking, come pick her up. And when she got in the car with him, she got on the floor of the car. And she didn't look up or get up until they got to his house. She stayed at his house for about 2 or 3 weeks. And during that time, she wasn't really eating a whole lot. Well, she had lost weight by the time she got back home. She had got down to 87 pounds. But eventually she told him that she was missing her kids. And she thought it was time she went back home. So she asked him to pretty much beat her up and torture her, and he wouldn't do it. So she started beating herself. She excuse me. She told him to go to Hobby Lobby or Staples or somewhere. Not Staples. What's the other place? Michael, somewhere like that. To get this wood burner. And that's how she brand herself. She was just walking around how just beating herself. So she told him where to drop her off And it was like hundreds of miles away from her house. And that was the scenario. So I think either I don't know if she has been convicted yet, but she's in trouble for it. I know them, but either waiting trial or, but she got away with that for about 5 or 6 years. But everybody was believing her because people were like, well, why would you lie about that? What makes somebody lie about that? But sis did, she lied about it. So maybe the man was beating her. I don't know. But I think it take a lot to make a woman just walk off from everything, walk off from the kids and all. So I don't know. I'm not a judge. I'm gonna let y'all go. Till next time, y'all. Bye, y'all.